Hey sports fans, and welcome to Sports Talking with Cam. I'm your host Cameron Gooseby, and today I will be talking about my predictions for tomorrow's AFC Championship game. These two teams will be looking to win in order to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. First, we have Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills taking on Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. These two teams are going to have a really good game tomorrow. I feel like it's going to be a really good game. But starting off with the Bills, they are coming off of a solid game against the Lamar Jackson led Baltimore Ravens rushing attack. Although they only put up 17 points, one part of their 17 points came off a pick six from Lamar Jackson. And then Lamar Jackson went to the locker room with a concussion protocol. So things did not look so good for Lamar Jackson during that day. But Buffalo, they did a really good job. They kept the Ravens in check, only holding them to 3 points. And hey, they just did a really good job on the defensive side. Offensively, they could have done a little better, but they did as much as they could on the offensive side, and it ultimately helped them win the game. Now, going over this offense, Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. With Josh Allen, like I said, really good quarterback. Knows how to he throws the ball down the field really good. He can read the defense really well, and he's really smart on the field. He knows when to throw it away. He knows when to scramble and get a quick 5 yards. Like, he improved a lot this year. And I wouldn't be surprised if he's going to be the MVP next year. But also, they have a really good offensive line, really good wide receivers, and really good running backs. Of course, Devin Singletary and Stephon Diggs. But with all that being said, I'm just not sure if this is going to be enough to stop the Kansas City Chiefs on the offensive side of the ball. Now, defensively, like I said, the Bills, they're pretty good, but they're going to have their hands full against the Kansas City Chiefs' weapons offensively. Because first, on offense, of course, Kansas City, they are coming off of a 22-17 victory over the Cleveland Browns. It took them a fourth down call to just ice the game away. And that's all it took. They only won by 5 points. Cleveland's defense did enough to scare the Chiefs into losing, but unfortunately, Cleveland could not get the ball back. But other than that, we also hear that Patrick Mahomes had a winter concussion protocol. Everyone is saying he's fine now in Kansas City, and he will be ready to go on Sunday. But other than that, with Patrick Mahomes, he has all these weapons. Of course, he has Tyreek Hill. He has Sammy Watkins. He has Travis Kelce. He has Mecole Hardman, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He has all these offensive weapons. Heck, I forgot about Le'Veon Bell. He has all these offensive weapons. It's going to be hard to stop that type of offense down the field led by Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes. And then with Mahomes, I didn't even get to him yet. Patrick Mahomes, he is just crazy. The man throws the ball down the field with ease. He reads the defense really well. And with Patrick Mahomes, just a really good improviser. Some people are saying he's overrated because he's in Andy Reid's system. I disagree with that. It was due to Andy Reid's teaching that he is good. I think he still would have been okay if he was not Andy Reid's system, but the man was Super Bowl MVP for a reason. Patrick Mahomes was a regular season MVP for a reason. So people are constantly disrespecting him. I don't get the point of that. It's ridiculous. But on to the next thing. Now, Kansas City's defense, in my mind, look, that is their weakness. The defensive side of the ball is their weakness. You know what's their defense right now? Their defense is their offense. You want to know why? Because, look, the defense may have a good day and give up 17, but then the next game they're going to give up 34. Their defense is not consistent, and they desperately need some linebackers. In my mind, their secondary is solid, but I think they could get better. They have a really good defensive line, but their linebackers, though, that could be their Achilles heel for this season, is because of their linebackers. I don't know what it is, but sometimes they be looking lost down there, and they give up tons and tons of yardage. And that's the only reason why I am saying that it's going to be a very good game. Because, if Kansas City had some decent linebackers, someone who can read the offense down the field, someone who can make tackles in the open field, I think that they would have been better defensively. But overall, their defense, if I was going to give them a grade, I'll give them a C-. Their defense is just, they don't play. They really don't care. I feel if their defense would be better, the Chiefs would be much better suited to win. But I still have the Chiefs coming out on top in the AFC Championship game, and here's why. First of all, they are playing in Arrowhead. Second, their weapons on the offensive side of the ball, they would overwhelm just about anybody. They even overwhelmed the Buccaneers, a Super Bowl contender this year. So that's my point. Their weapons is just so godly overwhelming that no defense would want to go in and play against that type of offense out there. So in my mind, for my final score, I have in a high-scoring game. I predict this will be a high-scoring game. In my opinion, the Chiefs, they will win by a score of 34-31 just because of their superior offense alone against the Buffalo Bills. Now, concluding this video, I would like for you guys to leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And I will see you guys later.